Now let's take a look at some new message settings inside your Google Mail. When you click the Compose button in the top left corner, most of the time your new message screen is in a very small box, and we see a lot of people trying to drag and drop to make the box bigger, or they click this arrow in the top right corner to make it full screen. Well, you can automatically set it to where every time you click Compose, your new message screen will be full screen. In order to do that, in the bottom right corner, you see your three dots. That's your options. And notice it says default to full screen. So click on that. Now, I don't see anything different, but if I compose a new message now my new message screen is full screen, just the way that I want it. Okay. So we already know how to send an email. So if I'm going to send this to Mr. Kaplan, I can start typing his name, and then we know that it will autofill or auto-populate some options for us. So you can choose the one that you want. Please remember to be careful because students will also auto-populate when you start typing. Remember, the kids' email addresses have their ID number and a dash in the middle of Aldine-ISD. You know your carbon copy and your blind carbon copy options are over on the right side. And then your subject line. Please remember not to type the entire message of the email in the subject line. Subject line should be short and sweet so that it gives the receiver an idea of what the email is about. So then we would type in the body of the email, and then we would we would click in the body of the email and begin typing our message. But let's look at the options down here at the bottom, okay? We all know about the send button, but did you notice the little down arrow next to send where it gives you more options? You can schedule to send an email. So if you're up at 1 or 2 a.m. and you don't want someone to know that you sent that email at 1 or 2 a.m. because maybe they give you a hard time about being up and working at that time, you can schedule send an email. When you click on Schedule Send, notice it gives you 3 automatic options: tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, and then the following Monday morning. But 8 o'clock, tomorrow morning at 8, well, most of our days start by 6:30, 6:45, our school days. So I'm going to pick a date and time. I'm going to say I want to send this... I went to February. I'll send it tomorrow, and I'm going to send it at 7 a.m. All right, so when I say schedule send, well, now it's going to notice in the bottom left corner, send scheduled for tomorrow at 7. Now I can undo or I can view the message. Also, look over here on the left, it now says scheduled. So if I click on scheduled, here is that email that I was going to send Brad. It will send tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.